Are you someone who is struggling with UI UX or not sure how to actually get a design done very quickly? Well, don't worry, this video will actually show you how to do it. I'm actually going to walk you step by step of how you can go from a rough idea to actually building something that looks super cool. So the tool we are going to be using is called Stitch, which is by Google. It works like any LLM model. You give it a prompt and you explain what are you expecting, and then it starts working. Let me quickly switch to that, and then we can start talking about it. Today what we are doing is we are actually going to be building an investor portfolio app. So imagine I am a small investor. I just want to keep a track of my portfolio of the stocks that I've invested in. So I want to build an application that will allow me to track stocks I have invested my money. You will have to make screens for one, dashboard, two, portfolio, three, single company performance, and then four settings. So whenever you work with AI, so one golden rule is that think of it as you're actually communicating with someone, with the person, because otherwise it will not understand what you're trying to do. So for example, when you talk to a designer as well, right, what you tend to do is say, I like this color, I don't like this color, I like this design, I don't like this design. So the more information you tend to give an LLM model, the better it becomes. So what we are going to do is let's create this. Now we'll give it some information, some additional, actually a mobile app, some additional information. One, the color scheme should be light background and professional. It should be easy to use. Let's start the work. So now what you're seeing is it's actually started mocking up things. So normally there are two use cases what happens. So the first one is it starts directly drafting something. So if you're just asking for a single landing page and your prompt is super detailed, it directly churns out a design. However, here, because I had asked it for multiple screens, right? So it asked me a question to design a comprehensive stock tracking app. I will generate the following screen. So it gives me an overview of what basically I gave and shared. It asks me if it's okay. So let's click make them all. So now it starts working. It generally takes a minute or two to do the designs. So one important note whenever you work with AI is AI can make mistakes. So that's the one very important thing. So do not rely 100% on that. There is always human intelligence that I think needs to be involved there, right? So if you generate something with AI, regardless what tool you use, it is super important that you actually also think about it. And another thing that I see is even when you work with a real designer, you actually give it the feedback and it fixes the thing. So for example, you already notice the issue here, right? So you see the briefcase thing. I mean, on here it works fine. So you see there is like, it's like everywhere it did like a different sort of icon for the portfolio. Can you fix the portfolio icon and put a briefcase icon there? However, let me quickly go over in general, the design. So what you can do with this design is you can actually highlight this into the chat again and start giving it more feedback. What that does is that actually helps you refine the design further and further. So the more time you spend, the more prompts you give, the better it gets. The good thing about Stitch is it does not really touch the old thing. It starts making a new one. So you still have the old design lying there for you. So if you want to refer back, you can always see back, right? However, what I want to show you is let's click this. And we are just going to move this up quickly. I'm going to show you some cool stuff. So one beautiful thing is you can actually scroll, like you can view the thing on a full screen. You can actually see how it would look like. You can actually get the code, by the way, of it. So because I'm using the experimental one, I don't get the Figma file. Another cool thing I love is it basically lets you create sort of a web design. Like it shows you the web design. I mean, it's pretty cool. If you're building an app in Flutter or another tool like that, it actually is super useful. And then when you come back, we just bring it back down quickly. And then we see what it did. Did it fix? You see it fixed it. Now, because this design is old, what I would do is I would just move it out. So I'm gonna use this one as well. This one and this one, right? And then let's fix this as well. Can you fix the briefcase design, briefcase icon screen as well? And if you look at this, right, this screen looks pretty good. It actually covered up the metrics. So what's the market cap of the company? What's the PE ratio, dividend yield, 52-week high, 52-week low, beta, and then what's the recent news? So essentially, when I'm building an app, if I am looking at a single stock, these are important things for me, right? I mean, and then it shows you the chart, it shows you the percentage, it shows you the symbol and so on. So it essentially covers a lot of things already. And then this screen as well, it's the settings screen. Account details, notifications, app preferences, about. Can you fix the briefcase icon in the in the bottom bar? I mean, this is what I was exactly talking about, right? So eventually what happens is you give it a prompt and it does not really do it 100%. Sometimes it makes small mistakes, but again, human intelligence comes in there and you basically tell it to fix the issues that are there. So let's hope that it does not hallucinate now. And if you notice the last message, it actually did 2 key updates, but the screen was not good, so we saw it, right? And then it gave up a suggestion for follow-up. Hey, would you like an add a watch list screen, right? Which is missing because look, it created like a tab at the bottom. So it knows that it created sort of an icon at the bottom bar, but it did not really create a screen. So that's missing, for example. And you can actually use it. So now you see it's fixed. This one is fixed, and it looks also pretty decent. I mean, top movers, my portfolio. Let's quickly have a look at it. See, so it does a pretty decent job. I mean, it looks pretty decent. And then if we save that, add a watch list screen. So I can either click this or I can actually just type it myself, add a watch list screen. So you can download this, you can give it to a designer actually, you can take this and make this into a complete design. Or you can export it to Figma because I'm using experimental. So it doesn't really give you the exact design, right? So because I'm using an experimental mode, it doesn't give me the Figma file. Let's just move this there. And you see the watch list is done. So it actually looks pretty good. You just click here, download design, and it will download the whole file. So there you go. And that's all for today's walkthrough. I hope this gave you some value today. And if you want to keep discovering and learning more about tools like this, don't forget to hit the follow button.